establish more goodwill. This is highly unusual to directly say we're changing teams to try to address your concerns. We're bringing back old people. You know, I think that's highly unusual, and it just shows that really for how much heat Harada and Nakatsu and Murray get, there is a shared love of Tekken, and I think that it actually does make sense to me that it's an organizational issue. They're trying to move to a new team, pass on the torch, and they don't set up the new devs for success. From what I understand, again, this is word of mouth, it's not confirmed. A lot of outsourcing was done for Tekken 8's like QA testing, and I don't know about the balance and tuning, but there's a lot of outsourcing done. And Tekken is one of those games where there's so much depth that if you try to look at it at a surface level and just make changes based on what you see on Twitter or based on what you see at the vast majority of gameplay level, it's just not going to capture the depth and the nuance. So it does take people with a lot of experience, it does take people with a history to make changes that can bring in new players and use the quality of life of the game while also not completely overturning everything that was great. And Nakatsu has a good track record, I think, of this. When he talks about the practice mode change, he thinks like a fighting game. He wants us to be able to reset the stage position very quickly. He wants to be able to record more defensive options. Nakatsu, everything he's talked on the Tekken Talk about the practice mode changes, it feels like he really does play the fighting game. And Maximilian says here, Nakatsu's a director, he's not specifically on the gameplay things. And you can't have every small gameplay thing go through a director. That's a massive waste of his time who's working on an entire game with hundreds of people needing his approval. So it's clear that they saw what Season 2 did, and they said, okay, even though Nakatsu is general director of everything, gameplay, visuals, VFX, sound, like everything has to go through him from what I understand, they're recognizing that there is a priority on the actual gameplay change.
Round 1. Fight.
w imię wszystkich Polaków.
Round one. Fight. Get ready for the next battle.
Which maybe sounds crazy in retrospect to some people. Like, they weren't thinking about the gameplay changes, but I think the truth of the matter is when you're developing a game, there's just so much to it. So,
I command the engine industry, transforming and
this
Get
video
ready for the next battle.
I'm making now just to kind of share that I'm feeling a bit better about the game based on what they're sharing here.
Round one. Fight.
Skończymy przed moim...
Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight.
Bez litości!
Round three. Fight. Round four. Fight.
Skończymy przed moim kolejnym spotkaniem.
Round one. Fight.
Bez litości!
Get ready for the next battle. Get ready for the next battle.
Let's go.
Skończymy przed moim kolejnym spotkaniem.
Round one. Fight.
Bez litości!
Don't miss me winning.
Skończymy przed moim kolejnym spotkaniem.
Round one. Fight. Fight!
Playing around. Eat this. Finish. Cut.
Get ready for the next battle.
they've gone kind of countercultural
Get
as
ready
Japanese
for the
devs,
next battle.
acknowledging fault, acknowledging restructuring, and inspiring a bit more faith in their direction and their
Round
team
one.
outside of just we're
Fight.
going to make changes. The director seemed like he knew it was involved in the patch, it was communicating as such, and was in line with the expected. And suddenly the characters are crazy. It's a long through communication. And I can everything, interviews, the direction of late season 1, everything that Katsu was saying implied that they were moving in this positive direction. You have to wonder if he was as caught off guard by what was finally shipped as the player base was. And again, this doesn't really excuse it because it's the one directing. It should probably be something that you are paying attention to. But it does inspire some hope in you that somebody who's been in the series since, like working on the series since Tag 2 and playing it even before, is now going to have his fingers in the dirt, for lack of a better term, right? He's going to be in there approving the changes. Nobody's perfect. No single pro's opinion is perfect. My opinions are imperfect. And Nakatsu's opinions are going to be imperfect too. But that expertise is kind of irreplaceable for and we really need it. So, I'm hopeful. I'm really, really hopeful. It's painful to be this hopeful. I'm tired of not feeling good about Tekken. You know, it's a game. I've been trying other games. I've been trying to get into other games, but nothing really works like Tekken. And so I really want that spirit of the game to be happening. And you guys know me. If you've been following the channel, I love welcoming new players. And so I think shattering the identity and tearing up the foundation of the game is necessary to welcome new players. I think there is a middle ground that definitely can be reached. It's why I make my channel the way it is because I want new players to be able to appreciate what makes Tekken cool, not turn Tekken into just another fighting game where we have different avatars all doing the same thing. You know what I mean? I've rambled for a long time. Hope you enjoyed this little update. The mid-May patch, we don't have a specific release date, but we can assume it's probably coming in next week. And then we have the June patch after. If I'm being realistic, I don't think the game will be fully fixed for quite some time, maybe either, but a structural team change is probably one of the best things that could be done to get things working again more quickly. Maximum said 100% it's an error on his part. It's not disregarding his involvement. It's acknowledging that a problem happened between teams and they want to fix it. This makes perfect sense. Yeah. I think that's a great, level-headed, informed take on it. You know, I appreciate it. Max sharing his thoughts. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know in the comments below if you've enjoyed this. Leave a like if you like this kind of content. Hopefully we can get a nice, competitively viable Tekken again, and I would love to make more educational content. I would love to do more pro analysis, and I want to do it authentically. I don't want to put up a video where I'm being negative and it's just a bummer for everybody. So we're hoping for the game to get better and that we can be back. That's the goal. Thanks everybody. Catch you in the next one. Peace.
To be honest with you, when your invitation came, I nearly threw it out. 9 people chose under bizarre circumstances
Why not?
for a healing retreat.
What?
Feels like a setup. Do you bring me half my money?
I brought you here to heal.
So what brings you here?
Just expectations.
Got it.
So what you like?
I urge you to forget what you think you know.
Welcome, everyone. We can begin. I invited you all here because sometimes you shouldn't deal with pain gently.
Wait, this is not a spa? She's gonna bleach our brains, darling.
It is a cleansing of the mind to recharge, to rediscover inspiration.
Oh, God.
Are we actually supposed to drink this?
Be careful. The temptation to live in the past is a powerful Please try and keep an open mind. And keep an open mind. It leaves doors open for terrible things. Just play.
In dreams, I walk with you.
This is the next phase. We take you back to a core memory.
They're just as real as they were the first time round.
This group has been specifically chosen.
I've met you before. I don't know if you remember me.
How are they all connected?
Is his father who I think it is?
You'll have to trust me.
I don't.
The past must be reckoned with. You came to me a broken woman. And you break everyone you try to heal.
Sometimes the lies you let people believe are just as important as the truth.
Manipulating us. ready for the next battle.
99% of coaches don't have a business, they have a hobby. There's just no predictable system or way of attracting new people.
What's up, guys? Mainland here, hoping you're all doing awesome. As always, just got up, just my fault. Hopefully day 3 was better, but top 8. But I hear, I tried to stay spoiler free, but my editor has told me there was an announcement. So I don't know. Is that a new DLC character announced or something else? Are we gonna talk about how we're gonna try and save Season 2, the clusterfuck backgrounds? We'll see. This is the first time they do a talk like this since Season 2. Holy shit, they must be feeling the backlash, man. Yeah.
As you know, Season 2 dropped recently.
Yeah. They must be like this since fuck that was. We'll see. This is the first time they do a talk like this since Season 2, right? Holy shit, they must be feeling the backlash, man. Yeah.
As you know, Season 2 dropped recently. We realized there were a lot of drastic changes. Many things, especially the competitive scene, was not all that enthusiastic about. So we completely understand this. We have been making some changes so far, and we will continue to do so. So we hope to talk a little bit about that today.
Okay. It's really nice to hear it from them, you know, in person.
We realize you're wondering about the patch notes, and they will be released the day of the patch, May 13th, JST. So that morning we will have the fine details, all of the
Did he say
plus,
May
minus
13th?
frames and the small details about the changes for this patch will be available at that time. And so we realize that the topics we're currently talking about is mainly geared towards the competitive scene. And we realize that there are many fans out there who are looking forward to new content. So we brought a little something for you all as well.
なんか調整の話がもっと盛り上がるかなと思ったら意外とコンテンツの方が拍手が起きるっていうやっぱみんなコンテンツの方がいいのかな
You know, typically they go up with a lot of fanfare, but this really feels like a very grounded, humble little presentation here.
もちろんこの後映像が流れてでその後トップ8なのでこのシーズン2の荒波の中でも結構頑張ってきてくれた選手が
Which is good, I think.
So please check out the footage and then let's look forward to top 8 after that. Thank
It
you
was
all.
a nice presentation, and I honestly, I just hope they steer the ship in the right direction, and that the new tuning team, the old guys, do a great job. God, I'm nervous. Please not Bob. Please not Lucky Chloe. Would be nice to have a W, right? "30 years of Tekken, motherfucker. God, now I feel old. Why do I feel so old? Started this game when I was 10. And we all love Tekken World Tour, man. We do. Just wish right now it started, you know, under better circumstance. A more, let's just say, balanced game. Tekken Ghost Showdown. Oh, Ghost versus Ghost. Wasn't this already in the game? I haven't done this. Okay, new outfits. Okay. I didn't even know there was a new Karate Kids movie. Is it still with Jackie Chan? Still with Jackie Chan. God, I love Jackie Chan. Panda, you bitch. Oh, Dragunov gets his legacy outfit back. His very first outfit. 203 coming this summer. Pac-Man? Oh. Okay. I mean, that's goofy as fuck. I just think of Minecraft now, having just seen Jack Black and Jason Momoa fart around in Pac-Man. No, sorry, Minecraft world. Minecraft, Pac-Man. I mean, it's goofy as fuck, but charming. Pac-Man hit the night. Okay. Pac-Man t-shirt, my god. Finally. Okay. I feel like this is super loud. Can you still hear me? Yeah, now you can hear me. I love it in a row where we just show some of the most busted moves currently in the game. Claudio's guard break, Steve's 5 fucks fury or whatever it's called. It's just like, yeah. Oh. Returning character. Okay. Pack pixels. Returning character. Okay. Character. Okay. Pack pixels. Returning character. Okay. Oh shit, here's the new character, I assume, returning. Please don't be a shit character. Is it fucking Ram? Oh shit, it is fucking Ram. Okay. I feel like I sort of called this. I said there was a good chance he would return this season. Oh man, we don't get a trailer.
He came down. He dropped in.
I can't wait to see the guard breaks. Yeah, those of you who don't like guard breaks, like fucking Ram started that shit. And all his like twister mix-ups from down forward 1, standing free, back forward 4, like jet thrust kick, like 3 meter range, homing plus on block launcher. I feel like fucking Ram was a little bit Tekken 8 before Tekken 8. I don't know, I would have loved to see an awesome new redesign. But I feel like, did he just step out of that thingy and he looked like fucking Ram from Tekken 7 with a hat? Eddie is a balance patch. Really hoping that's good stuff, right?
Purina One. All the nutrition your dog needs for a visibly healthy life.
Try the Better Breath way.
You get a clean and...
Now, someone applies a mix-up on you, and even if you deal with the mix-up properly, they're still plus, and it's still their turn, and they apply yet another mix-up. What kind of gameplay is that exactly? What's up guys, Main Man Sui here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always. Bandai Namco, the Tekken developers, have also released a few notes here regarding the upcoming patch version 201, and they talk a little bit here regarding the balancing, what we're looking at in terms of balancing the game. So there are a couple of notes, but also what they've been looking at in terms of ranked matchmaking. In Tekken 8 version 201, additional adjustments have been made to address the game's attack-heavy balance, so too much aggression. Aggression was going to be the name of the game. That was the tag of the game. Like, we want aggression, dynamic, you know, always keep your opponent on their feet. But it's clear to everyone it became too much, and it needs to be toned down, to say the least. Alongside the previously implemented fixes for issues that could be addressed quickly, so that was the emergency patch, this update also begins to tackle longer-term issues such as reducing air combo damage. Hopefully here just one tailspin and maybe air burst. Heat burst shouldn't bound. And reworking heat burst performance, which were raised frequently by players and required more time to evaluate. I mean, heat burst did lose a lot of tracking, but for some reason, Dragonov and Brian have an almost homing heat burst still. That's not very fair, is it? Gradual adjustment of moves with excessive return. Adjustment of moves where the return is disproportionately high relative to the risk involved. Of course. Adjustment of high-performance moves that easily create consecutive advantages, situations, and lead to one-sided developments. Yeah, that is the biggest problem of the game right now. Someone applies a mix-up on you, and even if you deal with the mix-up properly, they're still plus, and it's still their turn, and they apply yet another mix-up. What kind of gameplay is that exactly? How can you put in moves that are homing mid and plus on block? Through these adjustments, the goal is to achieve a more balanced playing field across all characters and foster an environment where diverse strategies can thrive. Awesome. Additionally, moves not targeted in this update will continue to be reviewed based on player trends and feedback, with further adjustments implemented as necessary. That's great. Okay, so here we go, point 2, and this is the nerf to combos. Combo damage. Thing is, yeah, combo damage is one thing. Wall travel is something else. Like with Heihachi, for example, you know, having 2 tailspins and 2 bounds with the tornado bound and the heat burst, like you wall to wall on a lot of maps. Like I feel like most characters now with the buffs to combos, I feel like everyone's got an insane wall travel. I mean, this started with Tekken 7